All right, so now we're getting into a Jefferson lift with one hand. And this is introducing us to that rotational capacity of the one hand lift, like no other lift can really provide. And we're doing it with one hand first before we learn how to do it bilaterally, so that, again, we can really learn our strength from one side to the other and how to navigate that when we move into heavier loads with two hands. So the Jefferson lift now, instead of straddling the bar like we do with the one-hand deadlift, we're actually just taking a step over. Okay, this lift is going to give us more leg drive from the bottom, and the positioning is something that we'll want to play with for comfort. Ultimately though, we don't want to get in a habit where we're making this really wide stance to close the gap and lift more weight here. We're looking to train the musculature and really leverage our rotation. So taking a step over, doing this with one hand will be the opposite of the front leg. So I'm stepping over with my right, my left hand is going to be the dominating lift, and I can use my right hand to leverage my strength. We want to think about keeping the chest forward on this lift, and what we're really trying to maximize is our leg drive into the ground. So think of it kind of like a leg press, pressing the legs down. Find your balance point. I will hone in on that back leg a little bit. Also something to play with, but basically just think about it being parallel to the plates, and then if you need to, you can adjust it. I actually prefer mine to be just about 15 degrees turning forward. That gives me the best kind of strength and positioning for how I feel. So we're finding the midpoint, bracing this leg, trying to keep the chest forward, and locking the weight out. Okay, so that is our one-hand Jefferson lift.